my name is Mark, and I'm here with Patrick, and hello guys, to tell you all about what's been happening at Gunfire within the last year or so. Now, all of you who are with the media here have received press packs from us. In those press packs, you will find all the materials, all the stuff we'll be talking about today, all the movies, all the photos and so forth, as well as a ton of other cool stuff. So hold on to them. If any of you who are from the media hasn't received that press pack, catch us later on after the meetup or later at our group. It's number 71107, and grab yours because it's really worth it. Right now, what you have to do is just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show because the show it will be. Without further ado, let's get on with it.
Okay, guys, we'll start with Gunfire's flag event, that GF Point. For those of you who are here for the first time, I'll just say what GF Point actually is. Well, it's an oriented run. It allows you to test yourselves in extreme conditions and win very attractive prizes while doing so. Here I would like to start to thank our generous sponsors, our gold sponsor Humorex, silver sponsor SHS and SIMA, and bronze sponsor FMA, Army Armament A and ASP. Let's look at this short video with this year's GF Point.
Do we have the audio, please?
Maybe I'll just sync to it.
No, it's not in mine. I'm afraid it's out. It happens every year.
It's
really.
a kind of tradition.
Yeah, actually, we're not surprised at all. It worked everything. After tried it before, it had to go down now because it happens.
We actually made some bets, and I won a big beer.
Yeah. So maybe we'll try the other HDMI port now.
While they struggle with the video, I'll tell you just...
Great cheers to our technician, thank you. Thank you for helping us out right now, even though it's Polish. Yeah, and... let's try. We'll switch the HDMI cable. It might be something with the cable, right?
Okay, let's do it without the video for this moment. The contestants can choose between three categories. There's basic, there's professional, and there's team. Depending on the category, they had to run from 25 up to 40 kilometers. For the first time this year, we introduced the Polish Ministry of Defense and Polish Navy to cooperate with us in making GF points happen. The contestants were tested not only with their physical abilities, but also with knowledge of airsoft and military. For the first time this year also, we introduced shooting with real steel firearms as one of the tests. The contestants were shooting from the Polish-made AKs, the real ones, and of course they loved it. For some of them, it was the first time to handle a real gun. We will develop the offer for firearms owners, but I'll tell you about this later. Maybe the movie is on. Yippee! Yeah. GF Point is not the only event that we support. We do whatever we can to support both local Polish and European skirmishes and events, such as, for example, Border War, you all know about very well. Yeah. This year it was really a lot of this. Okay. Gunfire and more. Very often our clients ask us, what about this more, okay? There's Airsoft and more. For example, this more means for us this reward that we just won, the 6th Popular Airsoft Players' Choice Award, for which we are very grateful. Thank you very much for every vote. More. We want more money, of course. We want to sell more, that's obvious. But we want it to be more top quality stuff, more cool and more innovative stuff. And we want it to be more reliable. But that comes with a price, that's obvious, guys. But still we don't want to forget the idea to bring the Airsoft to everybody. That's why more affordable equipment will be on our website, along with high top-of-the-shelf quality equipment like Specna Arms that Patrick will tell you about.
Thank you very much, Leszek. The Specna Arms was very busy over the last year. For startup of this presentation of this manufacturer, I'd like to share a couple of new models that the manufacturer has lined up for this year. As you can see, the new models will feature very interesting front guards and also a very anticipated model at number 7. We think it's going to be a pretty good seller. You probably all know at this point the SAEC system that we introduced here on the stage last year. During the last year, the manufacturer listened closely to the players all over the world and decided to make some improvements. First of all, the system will already includes a reinforced piston inside the gearbox with steel tips for all those players that like to run their EEGs with a little bit more FPS. Also, other improvements will include enlarged space for the wires inside the buffer tube, so the spring change will be more fluent and a little bit quicker. Moving on. Other changes will include a unique design by Specna Arms Ford Assist that allows you to differentiate the replicas from Specna Arms from other manufacturers. Also, a unique design magazine from Specna Arms. In the box you will find a LiPo battery, and under the receiver you will find a nice logo from the manufacturer. Also for this year, the Specna Arms decided to release their own brand of BBs. The BBs will be from 0.2 to 0.3, and you will get them in two varieties, the standard one and the bio BBs.
Yeah, guns are fun and all, BBs too, but as Miguel often says, it's the little things that count. Pun not intended. So let me tell you about the Armoured Claw gloves. We know the brand, we presented them last year. They are still made of top quality materials, like the ones you see lined underneath the graphic. Within the last year, we've introduced several new models, including, for example, anti-piercing models, non-burning models, as well as models with a quick release system. Like the ones you can see here. The direct safe is actually the anti-piercing model. The fact that we introduced those new models was a great opportunity to show the Armoured Claws off at MSPO. Who knows what MSPO is? Somebody? Anybody? Okay, you do. MSPO is the biggest in East Central Europe and the second biggest in Europe defense exhibition. It's designed for professionals. Out there, the Armoured Claw gloves have met with very much interest. I don't mean only among the soldiers and the police, but also their purchasing departments. Already, the Polish law enforcement is using the Armoured Claw gloves on their daily job. Now, I know you're looking there right now, but look at me. I suppose some of you are wondering right now why I don't really have those gloves with me. This is the anti-piercing model. I would like to show you something about it, a small test right now. But first, may we please have a glass of water? Okay, thank you. Really water, not water. Yeah. Right now, here, I've got a box full of glass. That's not something very fun or something, but we'll turn it right now into a box of shredded glass if you just hold this one. Here. Now, this is the anti-piercing model, right? I can put my hands inside here, everything's safe, but do I be careful? I have one sharp piece of glass here. Give me a card, I won't be needing that one anymore. Right, so that you just know it's really sharp, it's not some kind of safety glass. It goes nice, through nicely. It's pretty fine. I wouldn't be doing this in any other gloves. It's completely fine. I can break the glass with my bare hands.
It was actually not bare.
It did break. It did. Take the gloves off. The baby crowd here. No, but kidding. Everything's completely fine. No blood, no leaking. I'm completely okay. I'll just clean this up this moment. If you'd like to see the gloves, these ones as well as some other ones we already have in the offer, come on over to our booth, 7-Eleven, take a closer look. We won't be breaking any more glasses, I think, hopefully. But you can still see their enormous quality and look more closely at her. Now, let's get back to the big stuff. And let's get back to the guns.
Okay, XL26 shotgun replica from the PPS manufacturer. What's unique about this design is that you can mount it underneath a barrel, for example, a Specna Arms replica, or use it in a standalone version. It is a shell ejecting system that uses the previous shells from the PPS manufacturer. Also, it's fed from a box magazine. We had a lot of fun playing with it at the office, especially in the CQB environment.
Well, Patrick played with an Airsoft shotguns, while I did play with a real one. Let's see a short video with the test. There was a G-Light flashlight mounted to this shotgun.
Zamontowaliśmy tutaj latarkę G-Light już jakiś czas temu. Zapalamy ją, nie skierujemy naszego kierunku, bo to frontalne oczywiście. Zobaczymy, co dalej będzie świecić. Syk, hyś, myk, ciach.
It's untraceable, you can't say what we are saying.
Armoured Claw świeci.
As you can see, 100% hit. And the flashlight from the G-Light actually did the job, not only with those 4 shots, but after hundreds of rounds, it still works just fine. G-Light is now divided into 2 lines, Tactical and EDC. In Tactical line, you can find universal models of flashlights that work equally well both in military applications as well as on daily basis. They're very simple design and they're made with very robust materials. They work fine with many types of mounts that are not available at the market. G-Light also offers gel switches that work with those flashlights. EDC line, well, here the most important feature are small sizes and low weight. With the clips attached to those flashlights, you can carry them around in your pocket wherever you go. They are a great companion either on a mountain trail or on your everyday journey to the work, or when you're on the camp. Whenever you need a reliable sort of light. The robustness and toughness of those flashlights comes with the material they're made of, high-grade aluminum. Something else what's made from high-grade aluminum is something that Patrick will tell you about.
The Tornado manufacturer decided for this year to release their own new brand new gearbox shell V2 type. What's unique about this design is that when it first got it to our shop, we put a 190 spring in it and tested. The gearbox withstood it with no issues. After that, we decided that's not enough, and we ran it over with a car. After that, we opened up the gearbox, put all the internal parts back together and checked if there were any diameter shifts, any issues. The gearbox ran just great. Also, you can see that the gearbox features inspection holes for all those technicians that like to inspect their parts without opening the gearbox. You can pretty much say you can have one gearbox for your whole life.
Now, let me tell you about something I wouldn't actually run over with a car, but it's essential for most airsofters. The Electro River. Electro River is a line of batteries. We've showed them to you last year. The line has increased. Like right now, it, for example, includes an 11.1 battery designed to fit under the deck of an AK type gun, which is not all that common. Of course, the batteries are made with the use of the nano-safe technology, which allows for improved safety, as well as the sub-zero technology to allow it to work much better in low temperatures. But that's the batteries. What Electro River has introduced lately are the new chargers. There are two types of charger. First being that sophisticated combi charger, the Electro River Wave, allows you to charge all types of batteries normally used for airsoft, right? Charge, discharge cycles, storage, diagnostics, so forth, we all know it, right? But the one I would like to draw your attention more closely to is the Flux charger. Now, the Flux charger is something a tad non-typical. It's a compact charger designed to charge two types of cells. The lithium cells, LiPo and LiFe, as well as the older NiMH cells, and just those two. The thing is that this is a mid-range product. It fills the gap between those cheap chargers designed for just one type of cell and those sophisticated combi chargers, which would cost you slightly more money. Because the Flux comes at a very affordable price of around 15 euros and combines the property of the two chargers you would most often use as an airsoft. Now, remember about the Electro River brand, I mean both the charger and the batteries, as the charger and battery are the two things you won't find in the box of the new E&L gun.
Here we go. The E&L manufacturer decided to release their new EEG from the AR-15 line this year. But what is different about this replica that is different from all other replicas that are currently on the market? It got a couple of unique features. First of all, we got an aluminum-made outer barrel with also aluminum-made handguard that's obviously made on CNC machines. Next up, we have a unique design stock that can hold a pretty good LiPo inside. A rotary hop-up design that is pretty much going to be a standard upcoming few months for the EEG market. A quick change spring system that allows you to change the spring without taking the gearbox out of the receiver. Ambidextrous working two-side selector switch that what's unique about it is that when you put it on safe, it automatically releases the spring tension, so you don't have to worry about your parts when you want to store it for longer times. Everybody knows how robust the E&L replicas are. You probably remember our stress test that we did to the previous replicas. Today on the stage we'd like to show you something very similar and show you how this replica is well made. So I'd like to invite our cute colleague here. And could you call it? My turn. Okay, could you kindly step on it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, it's a pretty robust design, but okay. But I don't think that's impressive enough. I'm a rather large guy. You can. I'm a rather large guy.
She's excited.
I'm a rather large guy. You can see a little bit flat, not fat.
Thick boned.
Okay, so you probably already know where this is going. So let's just
Maybe I'll win another beer.
Big ball, that's where it's going.
1, 2,
Hold my hand.
Okay. Oh.
Step in the middle.
In the middle.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I will put my wife on this leg. So you can pretty much see the E&L again step up at the game and design a very good EAG.
Is this going on the internet?
How many kilos?
Get down.
No one will see it.
Good job, Fluffy.
Okay, that's lovely. That's gonna stick to you. Now, let's have a plot twist. We've talked about guns, we've talked about parts. I would like to tell you something about clothes. Not guns, clothes. The Black Mountain Tactical. Now I know we need to compress our time a bit, so I'll just sum up the most important details. This is a new line of on-duty and off-duty apparel designed to be used both for leisure activities as well as in tactical situations. The products include pants and combat shirts available in a wide variety of colors and camouflages, including original camouflages like, for example, multicam and pentcode. Now, we've been using those pants here at Iowa for the whole show. I've been using those pants for quite some time myself right now, so I just want to share a few opinions about them. These are personal opinions. They are very stretchy, they are comfortable, they allow the skin to breathe, they are really, really comfortable. But let's maybe tell about the facts. Well, they're made in Poland, 100% made in Poland, not by a company situated in Poland and making somewhere else, but made in Poland from scratch. So that's within the European Union. That translates to a very high quality of the product. The quality is actually much higher than that of other products in a similar price range. Also, it's a completely original design. These pants are not a copy of anything which is already available on the market. They are made, the pants as well as the combat shirt. I'll show the combat shirt, by the way. That's my friend over there. Hey, wait, that's him. That's our cute model. Anyways, the products are made with much feedback from the law enforcement, from the outdoor, from airsofters, and so on. So all the features they have result from the manufacturer listening to what the community actually needs, to what their customer needs, and I think that's pretty cool. I think you agree to that. It allows the product to be really adjusted to your needs. Right now I have a pair of such pants here with me. They actually do need ironing, I'm afraid, but these have been extensively used and washed about a dozen times. They are still in shape. They're still in a very good. They are still showing their very high quality, and if you'd like to see them more closely, catch us later on at the booth 7-Eleven, because I know you won't see it, everyone sitting over there. Catch us later on, take a closer look, check out for yourself. Finish with the pens already, though I do have some additional interesting information. Just give it the time, because I know Leszek has got some stuff he's dying to tell you about.
Yeah, Marek, we all wear pants. At least, yeah, most of us do. Let's get back to stuff that actually shoots. As being members of Airsoft community, some of us for over 10 years, over a decade, we can observe some changes that occur in it. For some time now, we can see more and more of our colleagues and clients undergoing some kind of an evolution. They switch their replicas for real firearms and start their adventure with dynamic shooting. While they're searching for equipment and accessories for their new toys, they very often turn to us. That's why Gunfire decided to start a new category in its offer on its website. That's called, of course, shooting. Here you can find all the products and accessories needed for real dynamic shooters, for sport shooters, for their equipment. Developing of this category is being done by freshly established Gunfire shooting team. Guys take part in Polish and what? Okay. They do their job, they won some prizes, and they work on introducing new stuff. So just to show off that.
If you want to know more without us say that on the stage, catch Procent later on, you know everything about it. Again, booth 711. Last thing, remember to also check out our YouTube channel, right?
Facebook profile, YouTube channel, with handsome presenters. Not you. Fluffy.
Right now, I think
I'm afraid we have to finish.
We get kicked down from the stage.
Visit our booth. We still have some cold energy drinks and hot girls that are signing their calendars.
Yeah, and come on over and grab a calendar, the paint calendar. Yeah, you like it. You like it.
Your wives and girls won't like it. Yeah.
Alright guys, that's it. We are officially behind schedule again.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being here. Lots of information and news and updates. Let's quickly continue.